And Chelsea Daniels hosted the Front Page podcast with us today. How do some things get approved by councils and not others? Chelsea, good morning.
Morning.
What is the answer?
Hang
do you have to
on a
bribe the
sec.
council?
Yeah,
Schmooze, sleep with the mayor? What do you got to do?
Well, you could give it a go. But I spoke with Massey Uni lecturer in planning, Dr. Caroline Miller, about how planners plan and who makes what decisions when it comes to your neighbourhood. But first, I chatted with Herald senior reporter David Fisher about the battle of a Buddhist statue.
Oh, yes.
Have you heard about this?
Yeah,
so
we did this the other day.
Yeah, the charity has basically begun working on this 16.5 metre tall statue in Waiwera Valley. The builders of it, in a letter to the neighbours, say, we hope to become seedlings of peace, bringing positive influence and humane society. The neighbours are like, it's a monstrosity. We don't want it in our backyard. But basically, they've gotten away with it, getting consent to build it because it's a work of art. It's going to be painted gold. So speaking of amazing views, you've spent all this money to live out here, then you're going to be looking out and the sun's going to be shooting back into your face. To give you some indication on how high 16.5 metres tall, I've done a bit of Googling this morning, about a 5-storey building or about 4 times the height of a double-decker bus, or roughly 3 times the height of an adult giraffe.
That was big.
It's huge. Meanwhile, what about a helipad, say, in Westmere? Say, something to do with the Mowbray. They've gotten a green light, basically, to build this helipad. And I spoke to Caroline about this because when she started planning and writing district plans, they didn't even dream about including things about helipads because they're like, no, that's never going to happen in Auckland. But because Auckland's a metropolitan city now and we're trying to attract all these big players, we are having to think about these things. And basically, when you're doing a city plan as well, those unitary plans, they're 10 years in advance. So she said that these planners actually have to get out their crystal ball, so to speak, and try and think of every possible thing that would come up. And basically, the Auckland Council ones didn't think that there would be an issue with a big Buddha statue that is 3 giraffes tall.
They make some odd calls, don't they?
Yeah.
I was doing a story once about interviewing a guy who's got a waterfront property, and he said that the problem with the helicopters coming in, and he showed me video of his wife who was swimming in the beach, and the helicopter comes in and it whips up all the surf. And I mean, she sort of looked like she was about to drown. And he said that is the real issue with them, is that if you're out, happen to be swimming when they're taking off or landing, that it's very disruptive to the sea.
Yeah, so needless to say, it's probably going to go back to an appeal, isn't it? But they've been limited to 2 flights a day, 10 flights a month, I think.
Yeah.
So that's like, what, 5 visits to Waiheke?
Yeah, sounds like it. Chelsea, thank you. Chelsea Daniels, host of the Front Page podcast. It is 6 minutes away from 9 o'clock. Coming up next.